welcome to my workout with the resistance band. As always, the Pilates exercises can always be made more challenging by using the Pilates small equipment, and these resistance bands are so versatile we can use them in loads of different ways for so many different exercises. This particular video is going to concentrate on our upper body. So before we get going, we'll just pop the band down and we'll just check in with our posture and our alignment as always. So we want to start with the ankles, knees and hips in good alignment, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. And we're just going to start warming up the shoulder and upper back area with some nice big shoulder rolls. And as always, just bringing ourselves to centre into class. We want to take that breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then taking it into some nice arm circles. So just beginning with the right arm, nice and relaxed. For 3, 2, and 1. And then again on that left side, just nice relaxed shoulder circles. So just going with what feels comfortable for you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then sometimes it feels quite nice to just reach those hands behind, squeezing the shoulder blades, and then release it. So again, squeezing those hands behind, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and releasing. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling to inhale. Right, let's pick up our Pilates band. So we're going to start first of all with the band around the mid-back area. So we want the band flat into our back. And with the band, you can make this exercise as challenging as you wish. So to begin with, I suggest you hold it quite loose, but if you want to make it a bit more challenging, you want to hold the band, and from there then we can make ourselves work a little bit harder. As always, just from a health and safety point of view, just regularly check your band, guys, that there's no little tears in it, as you don't want it pinging off and causing yourself a mishap, okay? And obviously with the next few exercises, just make sure you're working to where you feel comfortable and you should never feel like you're straining yourself. So we've got that hip, knee, ankle alignment. We've got the elbows at 90 degrees, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, and we're nice and tall through the spine. So to begin with, we're just going to press those hands forward and then releasing. So we exhale, inhale, release, exhale, inhale, release, exhale, inhale, release, and exhale, inhale, release. Brilliant. 3 more here. 2 more. And 1 more. Now we're going to add in a little balance work to that exercise. So we're going to take that weight through the right foot. You can simply place your left foot on top, or you can hold that knee in line with the hip on the left side. We're going to take it out into our chest press. We're going to see, can we open that band to the left, come back to centre, out to the right, and come back to centre. And just have a play around with it, because week to week our balance can feel different and more challenging. And this is my good side, so one side will always feel a little bit easier compared to the other. And just try and keep that tension equal on both sides of the band if you can. Exhaling as we open and inhaling to return. 1 more. Super. Last one on our right. And come back in and release. So just give those feet a little press through. Take that weight now through our left foot. We want to lift the right leg into the air or keep that foot on top of the other, whatever feels good. Make sure that chest is lifted. We're reaching the arms away, and this time our right arm will open halfway, slowly back into centre. Left arm halfway and back to centre. So starting to feel those muscles in the bicep area, the hands especially, great little all-round strengthening exercise. Keeping that pelvis nice and level if we can. Feeling those balance receptors and the smaller muscles of the foot. Working on that left side. And let's keep that going. 2 more each way. And when we come back and release. Perfect. We're going to take it now into our overhead band pulls. So again, you might want to have your feet a little bit wider just for comfort. We're going to take that band overhead, roughly about shoulder width apart, if not a little bit wider, and we're simply just going to pull that band, bending the elbows, so we're creating that tension in the upper back area, and then releasing. So we pull, and then release, pulling, and releasing. And with that exhale, we can make that nice deeper connection to the lower abdominal muscles. So if you imagine that band in the lower abdomen, as we exhale, we're pulling the tummy muscles in, squeezing, and when we inhale, we're releasing. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. For 4 more. Well done. And 3. 2 more. 1 more. And then we're going to turn those feet out. We're going to come into our squat with overhead band pull. So again, squat wise, we want to just go as low as we feel comfortable. So keeping that chest lifted. As we pull the band, we come down into our squat. And as we come back out of squat, we release that tension on the band. So we exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale, release. And you can go as low as you wish to go. If the squat doesn't feel comfortable, then just simply keep going with your overhead band pull. Super. And we're going to take it for 5 and 4. Perfect. 3 more. 2 more. And last 1. And release. So we're going to keep with that foot posture, but this time we're going to take the band to shoulder level. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the band to keep that tension, and then we're going to do some squats with a little pulse. So what's going to happen is we're going to come down halfway into our squat and then come up halfway. So we're still keeping that tension on the band, so our shoulder muscles are really working, and we're keeping that tension through the thigh muscle. Now if either one of those feels too much, you can simply stand tall and just hold that isometric contraction and that tension, okay? Or if you find the band's a bit too tiring at the minute, you can just bob and hold your squat, okay? And we're going to keep that going there. So tension on the band, and we're going to keep that bob going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And give those heels a little flick to the bottom, but also just let those arms have that lovely stretch out, and give those shoulders a little roll. Super. Now this time we're going to come into some shoulder press work. So what I want to do is stand on the band with your right foot, make sure it's nice and secure, and I want you to hold your band as if you're singing into a microphone, okay? There's probably a more technical term for that grip, but that's the way I like to call it. So from here, we're going to start hand roughly in line with the shoulder, hand on the hip on that left side. Again, neutral spine, make sure we're not slouching, we've got that lovely length. We're going to press that right arm up into the air, and then hand back to shoulder. So just into a shoulder press. Again, you could use a tin of beans, bottle of water if you've not got a band. And we're going to keep that going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now on that last one, if you can, I want you to hold that position, tuck the band behind the elbow, and then we're going to take it into our mermaid stretch. So take it as far over as you feel comfortable, lovely reach and stretch through the rib cage, and we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Give that hand a good shake. We're going to switch it over now. So this time, we've got that band on the floor. We stand on it with our left foot so it's nice and secure. We've got it in the left hand, in our microphone grip. And again with these bands, the looser you hold it, the easier it is. If you want a bit more resistance, then we can hold a little bit tighter. Nice tall posture, hand at shoulder level to begin with, and then we're going to reach and push. Slowly release. Reach and push. Slowly release for 10 more. and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to hold it. We're going to tuck that band behind the elbow. We're going to come over into our side mermaid reach, feeling that work through the rib cage, feeling that length for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And our last little bit of band work we're going to do there is just some spine twist work. So we're going to keep ourselves nice and equal between both legs. We've got our band around the mid-back area, a little bit of tension, probably holding it about halfway, and then we're going to reach those arms nice and wide. Now, if you feel like that's too much, you can loosen your grip, or you might want to put a little bit more resistance on. So we're reaching the arms wide, keeping those hips facing front of the room as we twist to the left side, and back to centre, and twist to the right side, and back to centre. And again, whatever our direction is, we're twisting, we're pushing that opposite hip forward, just to try and create that lovely stretch through the mid-back or the thoracic spine area. Again, you can do this without the band and without that tension, but it just feels so lovely just to create that lovely length and twist. So we exhale as we twist, and we inhale to return, exhale as we twist, inhale, return. And let's do 2 more each way, seeing if we can go that tiny little bit further, if our back is happy to. Last one each way. Perfect. And when we come back to centre, release and relax. Well done, guys. Okay, pop that band down, let's stretch it out. So just with our hands doing a lot of grip work, we're just going to take the wrist down and give a gentle little overpressure with the opposite hand, and then just taking it the opposite way. So just making sure our wrist flexors and extensors are getting that nice little stretch, and then just swapping over. So a couple of seconds into flexion, and then gently up into extension, and 1 more each way. Then taking that left hand up onto the right shoulder, giving that hand a little push over so we're feeling it in the back of the shoulder area. And then slowly releasing, left hand up as we push that right hand over. And then slowly releasing, and 1 more each way as we push up and over. Slowly release, and then last one on that side, and slowly release. And then just doing into our circle stretches. Hopefully feeling like we've worked those arm muscles and our mind feel a lot warmer. For 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. So thank you for joining in for my resistance band Pilates arm workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned as I've got a lot more videos coming up with the Pilates small equipment. And yeah, I'm always open to feedback, so let me know how you found it. And I shall see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.